Hello, people who are definitely here and watching because I have successfully organized a stream before and know how this works. God, don't tell me this is broken. That'd be really embarrassing. So I've extensively tested my computer today, and it seems like every other possible version of this works fine, except for when I try to run 1.19.2 Minecraft. Thankfully, I don't think anyone's here right now to see me screw this up so badly. But still, it is a little embarrassing. I am seeing one person viewing, but I think that's me based on how this usually works. If it's not me, please say hi, and I am so sorry. Okay, I am starting to think this isn't working. The good news is, I can find something that I did successfully get working earlier. Okay, Goose. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm terribly sorry this went wrong. However, lucky for you, and I'm not sure if you can see this. If you can see this, I'm sorry, but I'm currently booting up Pokemon Red, which I did download. One of my goals for when I'm able to get this working is I do want to alternate between streaming Minecraft and playing all the mainline Pokemon games. Unfortunately, somehow my new amazing awesome computer doesn't want to load games right now. Again, we apologize for the inconvenience. In the meantime, I can tell entertaining jokes. Knock knock. Who's there? Knock knock. Who's there? I'm sorry, we don't answer the door for solicitors. How was your day, Goose? Week before finals, so it's a bit nuts. Oh yeah, that's right. How many finals do you have? They didn't go through. I did ask you how many finals you had. I don't know what the log is. Oh, two? American literature and physics. You know, I'm always curious when people say they're doing an literature class of some kind. Like, what books are you reading? Because usually they always have a Shakespeare in there somehow, but there's always a difference in who they pick. Well, you got projects too, but those are lesser problems. Is way more confident. Hey, it looks like someone else is here also, but also you said American literature, and then I immediately said Shakespeare because, of course, Shakespeare is American. We did that anyway. Like even in our American literature year, we had a fellow thrown in there because Shakespeare is just that important. I joke, but I do like Shakespeare. But in case you're curious, I am actively trying to get Pokemon Red set up. Okay, you said Scarlet Letter, Huckleberry Finn, Red Badge of Courage, Gatsby, and Grapes of Wrath. Of those, I have read Gatsby and Huck Finn at some point. I don't remember. I think. Maybe I did. I could be wrong. That's happened before. Okay, great news. We have Pokemon Red. Let me know if it shows up on your end. Oh, did I screw that up? Hang on. Are you seeing it? No, I don't think you are. I am terribly sorry for the subpar streaming experience. To be fair, I have not done this before on this computer. Are you not seeing anything? Okay, that's embarrassing for me. Oh, yes. I think I got it. Any luck? How you doing? Yay! The game is live. Now I just get it full screen. Okay. What is your familiarity with Pokemon Goose? Because I know I usually do Minecraft and we know each other through Minecraft stuff. Just want to make sure that this is something that makes sense to people. Okay. Here we go. Please ignore that. I can't figure out how to get it to stop talking about my save information. Okay. Here we are. And hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Good. I'm glad you love Pokemon. I'm about to heartily disappoint you by picking Squirtle. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people... Okay, you have a Snorlax plush. Good. You have some taste. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Yeah, one person. Water starter lover? Okay, good. I have not disappointed you with my Squirtle fandom. That is fun. Right. Your name is Jojo. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? Well, I wonder what name I can use. Considering that there's exactly one person here And that person seems to be a fan. Welcome to the game, Goose. That's right. I remember now. His name. Let me, by the way, let me change pronouns. His name is Goose. Jojo, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures. Yes, you are canon to this game. With Pokemon awaits. Let's go! So when I was messing around with this earlier, I did notice that they automatically installed the speed hack, and I can't figure out how to turn that off. So we're just going to go with it. Amazing. Perfect. Wonderful. Good on pronouns. Right. All boys leave home someday. Wait a minute. I'm home. Mom, would you like to guest voice the character's mom? Okay, she said no. We'll deal with that later. She's making dinner, which I am currently not helping with to play Pokemon on YouTube. Okay, let's do this thing. So the thing about the speed hack also is it is very hard to do one block navigation. Oh, right. This is one of those games where you have to go to the edge of town and try to break the rules before they tell you not to break the rules. Okay. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Goose, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. I mean, I grabbed this random kid off the street, but you're here now, so I guess we're good. Here, Jojo. There are 3 Pokemon here. Pick one before I let my own grandson pick a Pokemon. Hello, it appears there is a second person in chat. Who is this person, and would you like Squirtle to be named after you? See what I mean? One door spacing, one block movement is hard. Okay. I'm going to stand by Squirtle for about 20 seconds. If this second viewer wants to claim Pokemon to be named after them, great. If not, I'm going to name it after Joe Hills. Oh, Ellis, hey. Okay, Ellis, you do not want Squirtle named after you. I will name it after Joe Hills. Exactly. Hold your horses, grandchild. A random kid is here. Wait, can you not do spaces in Gen? Oh, you can't do spaces in Gen 1. I'm gonna be honest, I've never played Gen 1 all the way through. What I know about it is that psychic types and poison types are incredibly broken. So that seems to be the strategy we're going with. Okay, it's time for a first Pokemon battle. Unfortunately, when I was testing this game, I realized that you cannot just do it by talking to your rival. You have to try to leave. So again, the game asks you to break the rules in order to tell you to follow the rules, which I think is entrapment. Okay, let's go. Go, Joe Hills! Take out Bulbasaur! Or don't. Okay. We are going to just spam tackle because that's all you can do at this stage of the game. I love all the complicated Pokemon strategy guides and people who take the game so seriously. No matter what you do, the first match always comes down to spamming tackle. Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! No, you didn't. This is one of the games where you actually get the type advantage right. Okay. So let's ask Professor Oak what we're doing next. Joju, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. I feel like I've heard better parenting advice. Okay, my YouTube studio just closed because my computer is running out of power. So I'm going to not look at it, and I won't know how many people are in chat. I will just know that there is chat now. So if someone new shows up, make yourself known, please. It'd be very nice to know that we have people showing up and having fun with us. In the meantime, we shall begin our first journey out of Pallet Town. I believe there is a song that says the journey starts today. Oh, hey there. Oh, hey, Dahlia. Welcome to the stream. We are currently playing Pokemon Red on a version that I can't figure out how to turn off the speed hack or how to stop it from telling me where in my computer it's saving the file. Let's see. They don't give you Pokeballs in this game. Oh, right. This is one of the games that gives you a potion in the PC at the start, right? Pick that up later. Okay. We don't have Pokeballs yet. Is there going to be a catching tutorial later? I feel like there's going to be a catching tutorial later. The luck I'm getting with these Pokemon encounters. Okay. We have made it to... Want to say Viridian? Do they not give you a town map yet? They don't give you a town map yet. Yep, Viridian. Okay, let's heal up. So, the one thing I do know about the evolution of Pokemon games is that the quality of life really does pick up, like especially in terms of going between places and getting things. Now here's the question. Is we've walked over to the Pokemon store. Oh, Pokemart. And you can't buy anything yet, which is annoying. I was going to try to pick up some Pokeballs. I guess you can't do that. Again, quality of life changes like I was just saying. So now we have Professor Oak's parcel to make it back to Pallet Town. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They never said that we were supposed to pick up something for Professor Oak, right? That's just kind of a thing that happens unexpectedly. How is my old Pokemon? Well, about 30 seconds ago when you gave him to me, it was fine, so... Fine. Well, it seems like it likes you a lot. I should probably change the stream title. I trust something like something. I missed the line. You'll be a talented Pokemon trainer when you grow up. Go off, young boy. Oh, I went to YouTube because I'm realizing I can change the title of the stream, and in fact, I probably should. Edit title and description. Hang on. Oh, I mistyped still after all that. Okay, Pokemon Red. We are now doing Pokemon Red as a stream title, which makes more sense. You'll be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Ah, this is the custom Pokeball that I ordered. They wouldn't give me one with glitter, so I had to order it from out of town. Thank you. Gramps! What did you call me for? I was off beating up some birds and rats. Oh, right. I have a request of you two. Mostly Joju, but I guess you're my grandson, so, I mean, nepotism works. On the desk there is my invention. Pokédex. No article? It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen on or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. And it's open source. Jojo and Goose, take these with you. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't do it. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. You will be the 5 millionth person to do this for me. Seriously. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Joju, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. You suck. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Joju. Ha ha ha. I miss when the rivals were straight up assholes. I mean, I love Nimona in Scarlet and Violet. I love all the characters in Scarlet and Violet, but there is something charming about the kid just being a total dick to you. I think they're fifth graders, Goose. Like, isn't 10 fifth graders? I'm getting to the age where I can't figure out what grade children are. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Here, this will help you. Haha, Goose. Next time I'll teach you to break my computer. Right, well, I'm here. I should grab the potion. So I do love in all these Pokemon games when when the product placement of Nintendo devices is there and they show you the newest one. I especially love, I think it's Scarlet and Violet where the Switch actually changes depending on which version you own. Like I've seen footage of people with OLED Switches in their games, but I have a regular one because I don't have an OLED. Oh my God, it's the SNES, a console I've never played, but I just love the concept of it. Like video game history is so fun, and I wish I knew more about it. That's another thing I'm thinking about doing more of when I get through Pokemon and like enough Minecraft cred is playing older games. Like I was looking at Sonic Adventure 2 earlier because I like Sonic and I do want to try that at some point. Yeah, that's a thing for later. Okay, now let's go here. Oh, the old man is gone. I don't think I showed it in this run, but I was playing around earlier, and yes, the old man is there and being annoying. Wait, does her dialogue change? Oh, now she's just telling me how to get to Pewter City. Wow, that's no apology for this guy. Okay, here we go. So, does anybody have any recommendations on specific Pokemon to catch? Because I've been learning more about team building, but I haven't really put much thought into it. Usually, my strategy with these games is starter, bird, um, type coverage for the two types I didn't get starters of, and then something that looks cool. I think in this game I'd probably get a Nidoran and a Dragon of some kind. Not sure which one, but maybe Gyarados. I like Growlithe, and this is red, so Growlithe is easy to come by. Promise I like both Growlithe and I should have thought about that. I love Growlithe and Vulpix, but I guess my only option here is Growlithe for fire. Grass. Oddish is a thing. Yeah, figure it out as we go. Casual Chaos Player. That is the perfect name for this style of not taking this too seriously. Not taking this too seriously is a very good call. I don't know where to get these Pokemon. You know, I'll probably research that between streams. But for now, let's just see what we can find. Oh, Weedle. I mean, can't hurt to get a bug. Oh my god, they poisoned Joe Hills. Okay. Okay, give a nickname to Weedle. Dahlia, are you still there? And if so, would you like to be Weedle? Giving you 10 seconds to tell me if you don't want to. If you don't want to, I'll name it after Cleo. 10, 9, 6. Okay, I'm going to assume that you are fine with this. If you are not, we will release Dahlia the Weedle. That is a massive item. I can't tell if they didn't figure out sizing or like legitimately thought that was necessary for people to notice it. Are you going to Viridian Forest? No, actually, I'm going to the rest stop nearby Viridian Forest. They have a really good Outback Steakhouse. Be careful, it's a natural maze. You could say it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I'm funny. This kid wants me to get a Rattata? Maybe. I had something. Sorry. Okay, what are we dealing with? Trainer tips! Weaken Pokemon before attempting to capture them. Good to know. When healthy, they may escape. But if you manage to beat them in an inch of their lives, they can't resist you getting them into a tiny ball. I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. As opposed to human fights. Let's... Hey, you have Pokemon! Come on, let's battle them! Bug Catcher. Do they not have names in Gen 1? I thought they did. Okay, so what we're seeing here is that Joe Hills is probably not going to make it out of this fight. Good news is we have a Weedle. Bad news is it's level... Oh, we're screwed. This is going to be really embarrassing when we wipe out in 2 seconds. I swear I've played Pokemon games before. So I did not turn on any hacks or anything to make it easier to grind. Realizing that I probably should have. The problem is don't I just don't know how to set this up. I got this computer like, I don't know, 8 hours ago, and I've been spending that whole time just trying to get things working on it. But we're back in the forest. Okay, come on, kid. I beat you up. Okay, Bugcatcher, get a real name. Yeah, people told me that poison types were overpowered in Gen 1, and I'm really seeing that. I feel like it's going to be an asset. So I will definitely keep Weedle around until such time as we don't need it. Is Caterpie bug grass or just bug? I don't remember. I do know that bug isn't going to work for the first gym though, because because it's rock type. Oh, this is one of those games where Pokemon can die of poison while you're walking around. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. I don't know if you could hear something in the background. I'm going to talk loudly over it, but my mom just got a phone call about business, and I'm going to talk loudly to make sure that you can't hear it because I'm going to preserve her privacy. And let's see, I'm going to keep talking loudly. I'm going to keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. Joe Hills has now died twice. Yes, Goose. What is the chat delay? Okay, as soon as I say this, respond in chat. Okay, I just saw the message, so now we know it's going to be significant, which is going to deter any real world conversation, unfortunately, which is rough because that's the fun part of this, is having friends. That's funny. Mine's usually I, which I think says more about me as a narcissist than anything else. Which way do I go to get out of Viridian Forest? Contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokédex evaluated. Yours has 2 Pokemon. Hello, Bugcatcher. If that even is your real name. Oh shit, am I poisoned? I don't think I am. That was Weedle. Send out Kakuna. So I could be wrong here, but I don't think that Kakuna can do anything but Harden, which means that it's the perfect Pokemon for me to use Dahlia on to test. Is it worth grinding? You explain things, I just talk about myself, so it works out nicely. It's a good relationship here. Let me know if you can hear people in the background. By the way, my mom had to take a call, and I don't want to get her information exposed without her being okay with that. I'm very worried about this mic picking that up. My problem with streaming from home is that I forgot my proper boom. I thought I could just use my portable stand, but my portable stand is too small, or is too small for the adapter or whatever, and whatever it is, it just doesn't work. Good. Glad you can't hear people. Okay. I think I can leave this in for a bit longer. I'll take one more hit and then I'll move it out. Metopia's on the Switch? I didn't know they ported it. I thought that was a Wii U game. I'm gonna switch out just to keep it alive. Okay, you gave me 70 bucks for winning. I believe we are supposed to go forward. Was that entire route a bust? That entire route was a bust. Oh, I exhausted Dahlia's one attack. That's right, because these Pokemon suck. Dahlia is now level 6. That is a successful advancement there. Oh. Oh, Kakuna, hey. You know, honestly, if this wasn't such a big fort, if this wasn't such an early game forest, I think this was a great place to grind because Kakuna really can't get you. It's a joke. Therapist, Kakuna can't hurt you. Kakuna. Hey, what game was I thinking of? If you can play Metopia. Was I thinking of Miiverse? Okay, I have not done particularly well with that, so I'm going to take a minute to reset my Pokemon's health. And we're going to figure out where to go from here. Which one's Metopia? Because I think I was thinking of Miiverse. Healing up one more time. There we go. I keep overshooting because the controls on this are jank. Okay. Let's go around. That is some freakishly good luck. Hey, Weedle. Metopia. I I've never heard of this game. A face stealer that uses your Miis? That sounds amazing and so messed up. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. I don't know what game I was thinking of, but that is not that. turn-based RPG where you can beat up your friends and family. Because who else are you making Miis of? Wait, how many Miis do you have on your Switch? Because I didn't make that many. Just didn't have a reason to. Oh crap. We're poisoned. How many times? Okay, do I turn around or am I almost there? I think I'm almost there enough that it's okay. Any Pokemon that takes part in battle, however short, earns XP. Good to know now. Okay, that was a good call. We could make it successfully. So when I was first playing these games, and I was doing it on this, and I was doing it on my DS at age 10, and I kept, and my Pokemon kept dying as I walked with the weird blackout effect. I thought something was wrong with my computer, and sorry, my DS, and it freaked me out. Okay, that's a Pidgey, which is one of the Pokemon I said I wanted. So we are going to take it up. Hang on. Welcome to the team, Pidgey. Hang on. Do we have anybody in the chat who wants to have Pidgey named after them? I will give you a full 20 seconds to think about it. Okay. If we don't have anyone here who wants to be Pidgey, do you have anyone you want to recommend for Pidgey? Okay. I'm not seeing anyone for Pidgey. So what we're going to do is we are going to name it. Okay, we're gonna pick a hermit at random. Let's think Iskall. I like Iskall. Don't watch much Iskall, but I do like what he posts. So there. Now we have Iskall, the Pidgey. Oh, we already saw that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is because we're at the gym, I'm going to get Joe Hills up to level 15. I forget which is strong to the other. Bug or flying? Oh, that was Rattata. Should I have grabbed it? Okay, back to the comment. Goose said, Dark Lord steals faces of NPCs, not necessarily your Miis. So, I mean, still cool, but personally, I'd prefer it if it was just people I know. I think that'd be funny. Okay, we got a Rattata. Let's give it 20 seconds if somebody wants to name it after themselves or someone else. Players controls can see these sectors with enough. Okay. Not seeing it. Who can we successfully name a rat that's not grossly offensive? Oh, I know. Pixie, because she's small. Fun fact, Pixie and I were talking about our relative heights, and it is the first time I've been significantly taller than a friend because I am not that tall in real life. God, speed hacks are great for grinding your Pokemon up. Takes so long to just walk. I am starting to wonder if 15 is too much of an ask though because of maximum utility of level 3 Pidgeys. Maybe let's go till Joe Hills faints. Wait, am I level 12 now? Okay. Okay, so I feel bad just over leveling my starter, but my other Pokemon right now are Pidgey, Rattata, and Weedle, none of which I think will be particularly useful for the fight against Pewter City. Rattata is probably the best bet to have as a backup, because Bug and Flying aren't going to do well in a Rock Gym. I don't exactly know the Pokemon. I think it's Onix and Geodude, but I don't like the idea of putting too much on Pidgey or Weedle for that. So what I'll probably end up doing is after Joe Hills faints, I'll just give Rattata a round to grow. Sometimes you have to overlevel your starter, make sure you have the rest are strong enough to live. I mean, that is a viable strategy. I just, I don't know. I feel like I should set a better example as a streamer and not do the overleveled starter thing. Granted, it would be funny. It'd be really funny if I did that. Yeah, I'm not going to put it in the same level of effort for Rattata, but I'm definitely going to grind that one up a bit. So I know it's way too early to think about that. I haven't even gotten a single badge on the first gym. But what I would like to eventually do is play through every generation of Pokemon on the channel, and then after that go into ROM hacks. I'm just not sure in what order to take on the ROM hacks. So if you know any good ones, I'm guessing you don't, Goose, because Casual Chaos and all that. In Sword and Shield, I had this one little Pidove that would kill everything in like 2 hits. His name was Bagel. Bagel, Bagel the Pidove. Did you evolve it into an Unpheasant? Or are we talking just a literal Pidove against every Pokemon in the game? Joe Hills is down. We can move on to training up Pixie Mage. I should probably switch up my order here. Yay, level 4 Pixie Mage. That is very impressive that you accomplished all that with a Pidove Tranquil Unpheasant. Maybe Pixie was too. Oh, Pixie the Pidgey would have been so funny, but we committed to the bit already. Time to find out if Weedle is actually a good Pokemon against flying types. Oh, type poison. Never mind, I take it back. Okay. Well, Dahlia's down. Okay, Iska, let's do this. Hello. Omega. That's my Iskall. It's not good. So you crushed the whole Hall of Sword and Shield with the Pie Dove. How do you? I don't know. I'm trying to remember the gyms now. Like, would it even be hard for that? Like, what was the hardest part of that run? Oh God. I just have to get it into escape velocity of like there is a level gap that makes your Pokemon finally good in situation and gives it escape velocity. We got a Kakuna. You forgot to finish the run. Okay, Goose, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing when you eventually start streaming. Because that's the fate of all of us. We're all going to stream one day. But other flying types. Iskel! Let's go! Iskel can try again. Hey, you had other Pokemon, but Bagel was doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, that's interesting. In all my runs, I've never in my runs I did when I was young and first playing Pokemon, I was of the age to just do everything with my starter. And when I came back to the franchise after a few years away, I had learned enough about team dynamics to not rely on one Pokemon. And I never really mained with a Pokemon who wasn't my starter. I guess closest I got was when my friends trying to get me into competitive, and I had a really good Bisharp. But yeah, that's not main campaign. I got very good about building teams. It's actually one of my favorite parts. I said that quickly. Yeah, building teams is one of my favorite parts of these games because I am a stat nerd and it's fun to think through all the combinations, figure out what you need. All your Pokemon were named after foods because you thought it would be funny. It is funny. It is very funny. I do. I love gimmick names. I didn't used to do that if that was a waste of time, but I mean, I get it's part of the fun of these games is to get attached. I learned it was fun to get attached when I got really bad at Nuzlocks. Yeah, people say Sword and Shield because I'm a big fan of referring to the two games as one because it is one game just with slightly different flavors. It's like people insisting that you say you're having chocolate ice cream every time you say you're having ice cream. Like at a certain point, it doesn't really matter which of the two you have. I'm a big fan of just refusing to give them the distinction of the difference because it doesn't matter that much. It does matter when you get to third versions. I do tend to prefer third versions, but we don't have those anymore, so Sword and Shield is fine. Okay. I would like to get into escape velocity with the Rattata. Oh, Pixie's down. Oh well. Come on, Dahlia, let's go. Okay, let's spam poison sting. Come on, come on. Okay. Let's give it another 5 minutes, and then I think I will have been live for an hour. At which point, I think I should probably take on the gym with whatever I have, just in the interest of keeping this moving. Level 8 Iskall, let's go. Yeah. I have killed so many of these wild bugs. So Miitopia, you say, is a different experience depending on what platform you're on. Also, PowerPoint in the entire game, which now that you say that you have that, I want to see it. I love PowerPoints about niche topics. What did they add? I mean, now that I think about it, it does make sense. You've one screen versus two. Yeah, but what did they add? Hang on, Steam's giving me trouble as you say that. Oh no, you didn't. Steam version remaster. That's not new. Or Switch version remaster. Rattata got quick attack. This is huge. We have not tackle. Let's go. Game tweaks and a horse. I think the horse is the big difference. Does it actually change things? You said because you said it's not open world. So how much moving are you really doing with it? Okay, Pixie's down, but we have Dahlia ready to go. Dahlia is level 8. Come on. We're hitting escape velocity. This is good. Dahlia's down. Let's go Iskall. Iskall can try again. It is now level 9. I like that barely using Iskall relative to the others. It's still gonna break level 10 first. The horse adds new mechanics to combat. How do they play that off? Oh yeah, the Switch is just graphically better. Like I was out of the Nintendo life for much of the 3DS lifespan, and I missed that era of graphics. So I went from DSi to Switch, and I never got to experience that intermediate step. And it does. I feel like that would have been much more impressive at the time. So speaking of this, Cal, um, I tried watching Vault Hunters. I once to get more into that. I just wasn't particularly invested in the one episode I was seeing. I don't know. It seems cool. It's just also just a very different game. Like, I don't know if you've ever played it, Goose, or I guess Alice, if you're still there. How Vault Hunters works relative to regular Minecraft. It looks like fun. I just never tried it. Okay, the horse lets you do attacks mounted on the horse, and there are like support ability types of things that are hard to explain without explaining all the combat. Okay. It seems like a pretty big change, even for a remaster. I don't know the game though, so maybe it doesn't matter that much. I think I've constructed a very specific version of the game that's really funny in my head, and it works. Oh, Lyric, you made a stream. Oh my God, so happy. I'm so happy about this, dude. I'm so ridiculously happy. Like I've been bugging them about this forever to get on one of these streams already. But sorry. Hey, Lyric, have you played Beatopia? I hadn't heard about it before this. I thought I did, but I was thinking of Miiverse and it was a whole thing. It was kind of funny. I don't know. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at these absolute units. I think we're good enough to try the gym. Okay, ready for this? Wait, which ones he has? Oh, Metopia. Oh, this guy won't let me stop talking to him now. I hit the wrong button. He's talking about Pokemon orders. Yeah, please. I'm a champion of three different regions. Thank you very much. I put God in little ball. I know how this works. Okay, ready? First gym battle. You're still light years from facing Brock. Junior trainer, male, wants to fight. I think that's the only thing we know about him. Oh, you bring me a Diglett, I bring you war. Die. Anyway, that is the power of Chill-Hills the Squirtle. We're going to go with a water type attack. Um, I'm now explaining in more detail because I know Lyric has not played Pokemon. So the gym is rock type. So this is the first gym. It's Pewter City. It is a rock type gym. which means you need to pick Pokemon that are good against Rock. In that case, I present Squirtle. Okay, that was the first battle. I think there were more trainers in this gym. I was gonna go through all the first. I was gonna go through all the trainers leading up to the gym leader, but looks like there was only one. I think I was thinking of Gen 4 where there are like three, but it's a very simply structured gym. You've never Pokemon in your life. Well then, this will be a fun experience for you. We are about to go up against Brock, the first gym leader of Pokemon Red. Brock from the anime. I've seen a few episodes, not that many. I wonder if I can do the voice. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter City's gym leader. That's a terrible impression. I'm going to keep going. I believe in rock hard defense and determination. That's why all my Pokemon are the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. I'm noticing I didn't get a chance to respond to him. Brock wants to fight. Brock sent out Geodude. Oh yeah? Geodude is dead. That was fun. We got Water Gun. That's an actually good water attack instead of just blowing bubbles. Okay, Brock is about to send in Onix. Will I change my Pokemon? To keep it interesting, should I send in Iskall? I'll use my frying pan as a trying pan. Okay. What do you think, Iskall? A few more seconds. Chat's really slow. I like the idle animation on Iskall. That's fun. No one's saying anything. Let's bring in Pixie. Maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm committed to the bit. As Lyric has said to me before, rule one, commit to the bit. Oh my god. Wait, if Brock's wait, so if Brock's dad is as deadbeat as Etho, I don't like this. So let's finish the joke first. Okay. Brock's dad is Etho, which makes Brock Scarabeatubs. Yeah, there's a huge delay, Lyric. We've already been over this. The chat delay is a nightmare, and I have not been able to fix it. Look, this is my first time on this computer. I will investigate further for next time I stream. But in the meantime, Etho, yes. Brock's dad's Etho. That means Brock is probably B-dubs. Makes sense with Moss. Rock, close enough. I can't do a good beat-ups impression. I've learned that from experience, so we're not going to go with that. Meanwhile, Onix is unleashing energy, which is probably going to kill Rattata. No, we survived that. Nice. I got a crit and that did nothing. Let's go. This Onix knows Screech. Yep, Pixie is down. So, we are going to send back in Joe Hills. And we are going to say, howdy, y'all. I hit you with a water gun. Joju defeated Brock. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, Here's the Boulder Badge. It's one word. That's an official Pokemon League badge. It also comes with an NFT. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used at any time. Just keep it away from playgrounds. Wait, can I make that joke? I'm just seeing Pixie's gone, dead and gone. Unfortunately, I made the joke with way too much latency. Wait, take this with you. Joji received TM34. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. It also has a monthly subscription fee to keep on using the move. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. You could say they prepare for trouble. Okay, let's get a little more Brock dialogue before we hit the road. There are all kinds of trainers in the world. You appear to be a gifted one as a Pokemon trainer. Unlike that asshole Gary. That kid sucks. Go to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. Okay, that's the first gym. Let's heal up at the Pokemon Center, because Pokemon, they have free healthcare. Okay, Lyric, now we get to the fun part of the run where I catch a new Pokemon and name it after you because you're in chat. Except you don't go in that direction for it. Oh. Crap, I guess you can't go that way. Which way is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, ready? You looked at me, didn't you? No, I didn't. Look at the direction. Does this look like I'm looking at you? Last wants to fight. My God, people get real names. There will be Lyric Pokemon. Yes, Lyric. Allow me to get to the point at which I can name a Pokemon Lyric. So, Lyric, because you haven't played, I'll explain. Quick Attack is a great move to use because it always goes first no matter the situation. Other attacks, you have to take your chances, and your Pokemon can have different speed stats, but when it comes to Quick Attack, you always go first. And it's really useful in most situations. The downside is it is a normal type move. And normal type moves are kind of bad because they don't have advantages over specific Pokemon, and they actually can't hit ghost types. Let's go. Okay, second battle. Here we go. Hey, I met you in Viridian Fort. Are you the one who killed Joe Hills the first time? I am going to beat you up so much. Okay, let's get Weedle in. I'm not going to take any chances with this guy. I'm not losing twice. Little piece of... I don't even know what to call them. I will demolish you. I'm still getting used to the controls, by the way. I always forget how the buttons work on the computer. It's not WASD, and it's kind of counterintuitive. Anyway, we got a Wartortle! Hey, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Thanks for sharing. I like pants. Youngster wants to fight. So in the canon of the Pokemon game, some kid walked up to me and said that they like wearing shorts. I've had weirder conversations with 8-year-olds. Okay, we're getting Ekans, which is cleverly named, as you can well see. Ekans is such a clever name. You cannot tell what this is based on at all. And I'm not answering it because I want Lyric to guess. Look at this Pokemon, Lyric. Sorry, I just saw the message. I hate shorts. Beat them up. You got it, Captain. Okay, before I kill it, Lyric, would you like to take a guess as to why Ekans is called Ekans? Latency's too bad for me to wait for too long, so... Yep, you got it in one. It is very cleverly named, as you can see. It actually evolves into Arbok, which is Cobra backwards. I don't believe it! Kid, you came at me with a bug and a snake. I have a war turtle. Okay, ready? Let's go. That look you gave me. It's so intriguing. What? I want to know in universe, what resting face does my character have that everyone wants to pick a fight with me? Because it's established in Pokemon Violet, sorry, Scarlet and Violet. It's established in Scarlet and Violet that that they're not all like this. That in every region in the world, it's not everyone who wants to pick a fight with you for staring at them, but in Kanto it is. I want to know what the resting face is. Like, does everyone in Kanto have resting bitch face? Yeah, that's not working. So let's get Joe Hills back out here. Last. Be nice. You told me I had resting bitch face. Okay, let's go. Oh crap. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. I'm sure any joke a non-cis person can make will be funnier than what I would say here, so I will leave that to the chat. Lost, lost, lost. Okay, we're gonna heal up a bit because I noticed water gun getting low. Thank you. I just registered that Nurse Joy's hair in this is green, which is so funny if you know the anime and the pink hair is one of the defining character traits of every single Nurse Joy. But yeah, part of the lore also is that it's the same woman who operates every Pokemon Center in the entire world. Okay, Lyric, just registered your shorts joke. I understand you have strong feelings in shorts. I would love to understand why that's the case. Okay, Kakuna. So the reason that Kakunas are great at this point in the game is because the two Caterpillar lines of Pokemon, Caterpie and Weedle, evolve into Metapod and Kakuna respectively, and they're not. Hang on, I'll finish the wheel thought first. So the middle stages of the Metapod and Kakuna, They can only naturally learn a defensive move, Harden, which means that they're great for you to take your weak Pokemon, and just beat them up to get the easy XP. And now on to Goose's point that the Nurse Joys aren't all the same person. I thought they were. I thought they were the same person. Oh wait, no, no, they're not. They're cousins. They're identical cousins. That was it. That's the lore. They're identical cousins. And Lyric hates shorts because they hate shorts. That is good to know. I will keep that in mind and use that for evil. So I shouldn't have left Pixie the Rat in here. I have level disadvantage and took some hits, but I guess survived well enough. Yep, now we're getting a Metapod. Oh yeah, so the thing about Nurse Joy and also Officer Jenny is all the police officers, at least in the early games, I think they dropped this later on, were the same woman. But again, it's that they're identical cousins. Uh, Officer Jenny is an identical cousin, I think, in every city. So I guess in Pokemon it's not ACAB, it's ACAJ. Wait, did they keep the Officer Jenny thing going until Looker? Looker's a Pokemon, or Looker's a character in later games who is like kind of a spy, but he shows up in multiple games. He's kind of like he kind of does Nick Fury for a few games. Okay, so this is Jigglypuff. Weird thing about Jigglypuff is that in Generation 6, that's X and Y, they changed over the mechanic to add a fairy type because they decided that dragon types were too powerful. But in this game, they're normal types, which means they don't have any unique advantages. So it trips a lot of people up, myself included, to come back to these games where it's a different typing and you have to remember different rules for how to face it. We're going to grab an additional Pokemon here. Is the only option Spearow? I don't want to use Spearow because I already have a bird. I'll take a few more encounters here. See if I can get a different Pokemon because I would like to grab one more for reasons that will be obvious in a second. Oh, Jigglypuff. That's the first time that's happened. Crap. This isn't going well. It's sleep. Really? Okay, I only have one Pokeball left and I would like this Jigglypuff, so we're going to keep this going for a bit. I love with the speed boost, um, it's easier to train up. It's easier to train up because they run out of moves. And you can stall a lot easier with a lot less frustration. I just want to know how much PPs do you have? Just like Goose's note about holding the B button too much. That I actually got that one from Pokemon Platinum when they had running shoes. Wait, in Gen 1, can a can they run out of moves? Yep, that's exactly how I used running shoes. I'm starting to think I was wrong and they actually can't run out of moves in this gen. So I have to get lucky between shots. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get lucky. Once we get lucky, we're gonna hit it. Crap. I think it only knows sing, which I mean, makes this an easy grind Pokemon. It does change the dynamics of grinding when you have XP, like, or when you have speed up like this. Because if you're not sped up normally, this would take forever, and it just wouldn't be worth the time. But done exceptionally well at this speed. Okay, we've hit one attack. We are going to go with Pokeball. Let's go. We got it. We got a Jigglypuff. And what are we gonna call this Jigglypuff, you ask? I'll give you one guess. Okay, we are going to name this one Lyric. And we're going to advance. Do we make it to town? Okay, I don't think we did. We made it to Pokemart. It does occur to me that we do not have the ability to check the town map and see where we are relative. Okay, we have to go through the cave. Okay, ready? We're about to go into a cave. And I believe we've healed up, but let's double check. I don't remember if we went into the Poke's. We did. Okay. This is the squad. Got it? Squad up. Ready? So the thing about this part is they put a cave here, but but we're going into a fight with a water type gym leader, and rock type Pokemon are, as we just established, not good for that. So it's a bit of a weird placement. Oh shit. Okay. See that? That was a clean switch. We got a Zubat. Zubats are pretty good Pokemon. I mean, I could always round out the team, and Leaf Life is a grass type attack, which will be good, so I should probably try to grab it here. Problem is we are out of people in chat to name it out after, so, and we're out of Pokeballs. I'm good at this game. Team 12, let's go. Okay, let's head back to the center. Heal up. Oh, you can't buy it here, can you? Team Rocket attacks civilian citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Yeah, that's because crime sells. And thus we have the beginning of the lore for the game, instead of the lore that we create for ourselves, which, I mean, is questionably valuable. I'm going to switch out to Joe Hills. Okay, Looks like we're coming up on the amount of time I was going to stream for. What are we at? Yeah, we are at the length of time I was going to stream for, but we did switch games, so I'll give it a few extra minutes. Let's get through Cerulean Cave. Let's get through Cerulean Cave and then call it for today. So look, I don't know if you were here when I was explaining my theory of escape velocity. Like, there's a certain point where your Pokemon are strong enough that you don't have to worry about running into things. Oh, they have Geodudes. Yeah, I really like Geodudes. I think that's the most gay way of saying that, which I'm all here for as a bisexual. It's like I just said I really like Geodudes. I love it. I love this franchise. See that? Dahlia is now a Beedrill. See that? Boom. It's a bug poison type. OT is Joju. Oh, right. The physical special split hasn't happened yet. They changed the way its stats work. I don't know enough to say enough about it on this stream, but I feel like that's actually a good point to end it at. Of we successfully evolved a Beedrill. Here's the squad. We got Beedrill, Wartortle. Why is it the sprite for Wartortle? We got Dahlia the Beedrill, Johil's the Wartortle, Iskall the Pidgey, Pixie the Rattata, and Lyric the Jigglypuff, not Clefairy. They're different Pokemon. With that, we are going to save. See that, by the way? That's what speeding up gets you. Anyway, with that, I am going to wrap things up. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, everyone. This has been probably the most fun stream yet. Thank you all for showing up. I've been Jojo997, and if you're watching the VOD, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that. I don't know, I don't actually care. Irony is poison. Anyway, remember everyone, love each other, fight capitalism. See you next time.